MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Pedro Martinez will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, center fielder, George Springer.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. And he's set down, one away.
Batting second, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Max Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you. Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to bat. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the third strike.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Hard liner toward short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Fasten your seatbelt. First 2 pitches of the game. Boom, a double. And now a single. They're first and third. And I haven't even sat down and taken my jacket off yet.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score, the runner from second. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
The 0-1 delivery. And there he goes toward second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Runner going a second time. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Stepping into the box, Gavin Cecchini. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.